everyone, welcome back to Sunshine in the Kitchen. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I have a tasty side dish on the menu. I have a variety of multiple vegetables. Just choose your favorite kind. Right here I have yellow zucchini, green zucchini, asparagus, red, green, and yellow bell pepper, and some mushrooms, of course. So these are my favorite vegetables, and we're just going to put these on the grill with a little bit of butter, garlic, onion powder, salt, and pepper. A few simple ingredients for a super delicious side dish. And this is how you do it. So what I have here is a stick of melted butter, and this is just how I marinate these vegetables. Adding the butter when you grill them just adds tons of great flavor. So we're going to add the stick of butter. Now I'm going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of garlic powder and onion powder. If you want to add more or less, feel free to do so. I'm going to add about a half tablespoon of salt, just because the veggies don't have that much flavor on their own, so you do want to make sure you're seasoning them. And the last step is just some freshly ground up black pepper. Now you're going to want to toss these around with clean hands, of course. Now that your veggies are all nice and coated in the butter, garlic, onion powder, salt, and pepper, you're going to put them on the grill pan for about 10 minutes on one side. You're going to want to flip all the veggies over and do 10 minutes on the other side. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Alrighty, so this is my handy dandy grill pan, everybody. As you can see, it is a very long grill pan. You can do it with the short pan that's only on one flame, but since this one is long, I could fit a lot more veggies on the pan, and it goes over both the front and the back flame, so I think it's very handy to have. I have my flame set to medium, and I'm just letting that cast iron pan heat up a bit. This is optional. I don't feel like the veggies would stick to the pan either way, but I've never taken that risk anyways, and I just like to do one small layer of butter spray or Pam, just so none of the veggies will stick. I'm not sure if they would since they have butter coated on them anyway, but like I said, I've just never wanted to take the risk. So first round to go on my grill pan is the asparagus. This is completely optional. I used to just throw all the veggies on the pan at once, but I realized that they do cook at separate times. So just to make things a little bit more simpler, I separate them and I do the asparagus first, and then I'll do the zucchini, and then I'll do the mushrooms and bell peppers together. But if you did just want to add them all in the pan, then do so, and just make sure you leave the asparagus a little bit on there longer to cook. I got this inspiration for these grilled veggies when I went to a friend's barbecue once, and I thought it was so neat that the mom was outside grilling veggies, pairing it up with salmon on the grill, crab on the grill. I just never been to a barbecue where it was that nice of food, but I really loved it. So you could do this outside, but if you want to do it outside, you're not going to put the veggies directly on the grill because they will fall through, but just get a big tin disposable pan. The ones that are about $4. You might have seen them when you cook your turkey in them on Thanksgiving. Well, just get one of those, throw all your veggies in it at once, and just leave it in the grill with the lid on, and they will cook just perfectly fine and delicious right on the grill outside. But if it happens to be winter, or you just simply don't want to start up the grill, buy one of these grill pans. It leaves gorgeous marks and has the same type of grilled taste to it, and it's just delicious. And this is what the veggies look like after you flip them over one time. Look at those beautiful charred grill marks. They look so delicious. And depending how you like your veggies depends on how long you leave them on here. If you want them to have a little bit of a crunch, after you flip them, leave them on for like 2 to 3 more minutes, then you can remove them. If you want them really soft, and they are going to get a bit darker, but it's okay, they still taste really delicious. Personally, I love them both ways. So I'm going to leave these on here for just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to remove them and add all of my zucchini. Now it's time for the zucchinis to hit the grill. Let's talk about how I cut these veggies up. So as you can tell for the asparagus, all I did was I trimmed the root, the part that you never want to eat, and I left the whole long green asparagus to stay to eat. As of my other vegetables, I just gave all of my mushrooms a dice, cut them into about 4 or 5 pieces to your bite-sized liking. The same thing with my bell peppers. I don't want to go too skinny or too thick. I left them about the width of a finger. The reason why I cut them this big is when I did tiny pieces in the past, they got a little bit too soft and almost completely black. But when I keep them this big, they keep their color a little bit better and they have a small crunch to it, which I like. But it's all up to your liking, like I said. As for the yellow zucchinis, you can see that I cut them pretty long. Almost about the whole size of the actual zucchini. I just trimmed the ends and cut them into slices. And for the green zucchini, I cut all those long slices in half for no particular reason. Sometimes I do them all long, sometimes I do them all short. This time I did a mixture of long and short. So now I have the mushrooms on the pan. Right next to it I have the bell peppers and the last bit of my green and yellow zucchini. Look at those gorgeous grill marks. Let me zoom in on that. Beautiful. Alrighty everyone, so this is what my veggies look like after they are off the grill. I just have some of them. I'm going to use the rest of the vegetables for meal preps later down the week. But as for tonight's dinner on a Sunday, we will definitely be finishing all the veggies that I have here on this plate. Now for the most important part of each video and my personal favorite part, the taste test. It's hard to choose what vegetable to grab first because these are seriously all of my favorite types of veggies. But I'll start with this beautifully grilled zucchinis. Cheers! You guys, this is seriously so amazing. I feel like I've said this in other videos, but I truly mean it when I say, if you don't try this, you are definitely missing out. So next time you're at the grocery store and you're walking past some bell peppers or mushrooms, add them to your basket. Take them home, throw them on the grill, and you'll understand what I mean when I say this is super delicious. Well, thank you so much for tuning back in. As always, it's a pleasure showing you my recipes and cooking for you. And until next time, God bless. From my kitchen to yours. Bye!